What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we're going to be taking a look at my 1:400 scale Allegiant Airlines fleet. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So today we're taking a look at the Allegiant fleet. Certainly a smaller fleet of aircraft, but certainly a good one. We have had some change in the recent months with this collection, so I thought this would be a good time to take a look at it. So again, really hope each and every one of you are looking forward to this. I hope I didn't leave out any of them, but I believe I got them all. The room's an absolute mess, as you can see, so planes are everywhere, so there is a chance that one slipped up somewhere, but I believe this is all the Allegiant Air aircraft. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. So first and foremost, we now have 3 McDonnell MD-80s. I believe there was 2 of these that I picked up from the lot that I got in mid-2023. So this is the one I believe I've had, the fade-out tail. This is 876 Juliet Alpha, which has a really good tail, but I believe is missing landing gear. No, okay, so that one's not, so it must be this one that's missing the nose tires, but that's a pretty easy fix if I can come across some tires. So now I have 3 of these. I probably will sell this one since it's, they're actually all unique registrations, which is actually pretty interesting. So it actually has some appeal to keep all 3 of these. I might just go ahead and do it, but nevertheless, they all look pretty good. I believe that this was the first release, this was the second, this was the third, and then they had one prior to this, I think, maybe, I'm not sure, but nevertheless, these were awesome aircraft. Very fortunate that I got to fly the MD-80 for Allegiant, so that was really cool. So definitely glad to add that to the resume, but nevertheless, these all look really great. Again, this is the one that I got in 2015 at the airplane shop, the only model from that trip that remains, thanks to my sister. Then we, of course, we have this one that needs a little bit of work, and then this one, which honestly looks really good. The gear are really low, and I don't know why compared to nose gear, but nevertheless, it's not the end of the world. I'm glad that they did a better job in the American Delta one because the Allegiant one's the lower priority when you've done it well previously. So glad to see those. They look really nice, so that's absolutely fantastic right there. So that's really cool. And we're working backwards. I'm going to work this way in the video, but you can see the lights invading very fast, so I'm just trying to get as much light on the plane as I can. Here's the Panda Allegiant Airbus A320. This is a great model here. Very glad to have this one. It's been a workhorse, so awesome model, and very glad to have it here in the fleet. We have this fence tip Airbus A320 by GeminiJets. This is a really cool model. Glad that I've had it for such a long time. Great investment, and it looks really good. So not many of these left. There's a few more than the old livery on the 319. 320s are pretty tough to come across, so definitely gonna have to consider when this one's gonna have to go to the back, but nevertheless looking good nevertheless. We have this Airbus A319. This is the panel model's CFM new livery. It looks really great. This one's been a workhorse, so very glad to have it here in the fleet, and it looks really good. So very nice model right there, and I think that Panda did a really good job developing that aircraft. Here's the Airbus A319 that GeminiJets did. Thank you again to Syracuse Aviation for selling me this one in 2021. I've used it very thoroughly, and it's certainly been an awesome investment here. So very glad to have this aircraft in the fleet, and it looks really great. So very awesome model. Again, thank you, Anderson, very much. This is really great. We have the Aero Classics Airbus A319. This one's really cool, and the main reason I got it was because I've flown this aircraft through 28 November Victor. That's really the only reason that I got it. It's still a nice model, though. It's not the prettiest in the world, but it still has some decent color to it. This one came out sometime 2022, I want to say, but it might have been 2021. I don't know. It was somewhere around that time, but certainly nice to get the re-release. And then, of course, we have this Panda one. So hopefully NG will do some at some point. I am still awaiting the Golden Knights. I have ordered that aircraft. I believe it's on back order. So hopefully we'll be getting that one in because I really want to get the specials going at some point. So very excited. Actually, or is it Vegas Raiders? It's the Vegas Raiders, excuse me. So anyway, I hope to get that one in the fleet at some point so we can use that in airport updates. And hopefully Golden Knights too. That's my favorite of the 2. But anyways, hopefully more specials from Allegiant 400 scale to come. And the last aircraft will be this Allegiant Airbus A319 Shotcut Fantasy that Gemini did. I don't know why they did this aircraft. But anyway, of course I still have it because that was the only Allegiant that I had on the 319 for a long time, because this one was extremely rare until Anderson sold it to me. Then this one came out from the RM Model Store, and then this one, of course, because of the rig. So I went from having no A319s to 4 pretty quick. The A320s, of course, took care of themselves, so very glad to have the fleet of 320s, and the MD-80s are kind of just hanging out down here, so that's really nice. Yeah, I know it's a relatively small collection to make a video on, but it's still a cool fleet. I hope to get a 757 sometime if the deal works out, so we'll see if we can do that. I do actually have one more Allegiant aircraft in model form, and since we're here, this video is a little bit shorter, I'll go ahead and show you all. And I think this video's surely has came out by the time that we're making this video, but this is the Skymarks Light. Allegiant A320 with Shotcuts. This was only $20, so it wasn't a horrible deal, but you can see really big deficiencies with regards to the Shotcuts, which look more like the winglets, and you also have the engine pylons, which are way too big, and the engine's kind of goofy. The cool part is how good the wings are detailed, though. These are really good. This is really good detail. Sorry, guys, I'm running out of phone storage. That probably means that I'm taking too many flights. Just kidding, of course, but I was going to try to see if I could fit this in here just for fun. Let's see if I can get it in right here. There we go. So, yeah, I know it's not the prettiest plane in the world, but I thought I would just have it just for fun, because why not? So, again, I really hope each and every one of you enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Looking forward to the future of the Allegiant fleet, and certainly a great fleet. So let me know what you think I should do with it. Of course, Allegiant a little bit smaller of an airline, but looking very forward to models to the 737 MAX. That's going to be a really cool addition, among many others. So with all that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.